Okay, so in this module guys, we are going to study about the leakage monitor function. Leakage monitor function is basically checking for the pressure drop via a pressure sensor in the treated oil outlet line. Treated oil outlet line. Okay. So basically the back pressure indication, which is your yellow LED that flashes and becomes steady, is indicating the leakage monitor or indicative of the pressure drop in the line. Okay, so what does this leakage monitor pressure sensor detects? So if there is leakage of treated oil to the feed oil inlet.
A message for every marine engineer out there. First time joining and scared of what will happen on board? Our Combat Achiever packages show real shipboard videos before you step on, so you join with confidence. Junior engineers still repeating those basic mistakes? Our basic troubleshooting package helps you avoid the same errors we all made on board ship. Fourth engineer, go in depth into purifiers and compressors. Izzat nahi kamani kya? Third engineer, learn auxiliary engine overhauling and boiler testing step by step. To all second engineers and chief engineers and ETOs, hydraulics, maneuvering, electrical circuit diagrams, PLC, PID, reefer and AC system. Guys, troubleshooting should be your forte. अगर जहाज पे इज्जत अपने juniors की चाहिए तो troubleshooting आनी चाहिए. 24 packages, many more coming soon. 2-year subscription. That's M&D Flex, not a course, but a technical lifeline you need on ship. Check out our free trial videos. Link is in description box.
Okay. So if there is a drop in pressure where the oil which was treated oil is not going into the flow rate has reduced for somewhat reason and it is going into the feed line, so the oil is not passing from the treated oil outlet line, flow rate has reduced. Okay, in that case the leakage of treated oil to feed liquid outlet. Okay, so in that case there is a drop in the discharge line, due to which the leakage monitor will give you alarm, leak of alarm. Okay, or in case the bowl is continuously open and oil is leaking from the bowl, due to which there is a pressure drop in the treated oil outlet line, bowl sludge outlet is open, that is not closed, due to which in that case also so these can be the reasons, any reasons due to which the leakage monitor notifies the self ejector control panel, automatic control panel via the multi monitor to minimize any loss of the treated oil. So basically we have to preserve our treated oil. For that we need to make sure that there is a leak of alarm and the feed is stopped for that time, so that our purifier does not lose the treated oil that is being purified. So now how this is operating, let us see. The pressure sensor is installed, as we have seen, in the light liquid outlet in the treated oil outlet line and monitors the pressure at all times through the back pressure valve. For any reason, if the pressure has dropped and flow has decreased from the normal rate, then that it means that the treated oil is not flowing from the required line, and this senses and gives an error signal. So error LED will glow and it will give a leakage alarm. In normal running, the pressure control valve or the back pressure valve is the one which is arranged to measure the pressure, and this back pressure valve will apply a certain pressure in the purifier bowl and maintain the E line, so that this does not, the pressure drop does not take place. Okay, now let us understand this phenomena with this graph. Okay, so if we can see this graph, is one side we have pressure and the other side we have time. So what we are basically seeing is the back pressure in the treated oil line with respect to time. So we are here seeing the role of timers. There are two timers installed inside the purifier. One is the hold timer and one is the delay timer. Okay, so as the purifier has started, since there is this time there is no feed, and as the feed has been sent to, it starts from the zero pressure, back pressure in the line, and as the feed has begun and the treated oil has started to come into the purifier, so there this line, the dotted line here we see, this is the lower limit for the pressure drop. Okay, this is the lower limit for the pressure drop. This is the dashed line here. This line here is for the dotted line here. This is called the alarm trigger level. So alarm will be triggered here at this level as the pressure is dropping from the normal set back pressure. So this is the set back pressure. Generally it is factory set to 0.15 megapascal or 1.5 bar. Okay, allowable variation in this is around 15% of the value, okay, which comes to be around 0.2 bar. Okay, so at 1.3 bar you are going to get a leak of alarm. So factory reset is this much. Okay, but the scenario here is initially when the purifier starts there is a delay timer which is working. So for a certain period of time, this delay timer, and this can be set by the user also, this delay timer is cancelling the alarm, you see, because still the pressure is below the alarm trigger level here. So until this period, until the pressure rises from the alarm trigger level, the delay timer delays the alarm. So initially you will not get a leak of alarm even if there is a drop in pressure, because it is expecting that the treated oil has not yet reached the outlet side. Okay, so as soon as the pressure increases in the line, now the back pressure is set. This is the back pressure set value. Your LED, yellow LED will start glowing. Okay, will start glowing, and this is the actual back pressure. There are fluctuations, but then alarm will not come. So once we see that the alarm has dropped, the pressure has dropped in the line, but it was for a very few minor time, very small time. So alarm cancel is there. Now we see there is another timer which is coming into picture, that is called hold timer. So if the pressure has dropped for fraction of second and again reset and again came back to its value, that means there will be no alarm issued, because this can happen due to any pressure pulsations in the line. Okay, so pressure change due to any pulsation or any such, because this is a hydraulic medium, any such vibration is allowed to occur by the hold timer. At that time the leak of alarm will not come. Okay, so there is this period. So for a small period of time your hold timer will not allow the alarm to occur, then again it will reset. Now again the pressure has dropped in the line. This time we can see the time for the pressure drop is more here. This is the time which is bigger. So hold timer, which was there to hold the alarm during the running period, has measured a pressure drop due to leakage. Okay, due to there is flow rate has reduced in the output line, so alarm has been issued. So leak of alarm now has come. Okay, so as soon as the hold timer setting increases, you will get a leak of alarm. When we reset the leak of alarm, then again the pressure goes and stabilizes, and then it has started dropping. So there was, in this case, there was a sudden drop, but alarm will not be issued in this case. So pressure has started dropping. This is the alarm trigger level here, alarm trigger level. Okay, so until this time, until a certain period of time, there was this hold timer which was, so sudden drop in pressure, in case of sudden drop in pressure and continued pressure drop for a certain period of time, the hold timer will be giving you alarm. In case there is a pressure drop for a longer period of time and pressure is dropping, in a very moderate way, the hold timer is activated a little bit late. You can see here the hold timer suddenly activated because the pressure drop was very fast, and here the hold timer has taken time to activate because it was waiting for the pressure to reset. So hold timer generally has got a set time period to adjust, but it will act only when it will observe that the pressure drop has significantly taken place. So after the pressure drop has significantly taken place, the hold timer will measure the time for which the pressure drop was there and give you an alarm drop below the lower level. Okay, so pressure drop below the lower level, in that case the hold timer will give you alarm. So there are two timers to prevent any false alarm. When actual back pressure or the loud level falls below the alarm level or the lower limit level, the leakage monitor will not issue a leakage signal until a certain period of time. Okay, this is averaged by the CPU. So that is the case where the CPU in the multi monitor will average the amount of pressure drop, whether it is sudden drop. If it is sudden drop, alarm will be issued instantly as soon as the hold timer time is activated. But if the pressure drop is gradual and it is crossing the alarm level, the pressure drop will be averaged. The pressure trigger is averaged by the CPU to follow with actual back pressure that is fluctuated by the pressure fluctuation at the light liquid outlet, and then after a certain period of time it will issue a alarm. Okay, so delay timer and hold timers are two important timers which will prevent the leak of alarm to happen. In case the purifier is starting, we have a delay timer. At the starting of the feed, light liquid pressure is very less, so at that time the delay timer prevents the alarm to take place. Hold timer, if the pressure is dropped below the alarm pressure while feeding, the timer for feeding starts counting, and if the time is up, the alarm is delivered. So while running also this timer is activated, and during the running if there is any drop in pressure, then we will have this leak of alarm due to the time exceeding of the hold timer. Generally the pressure is set at 1.5 bar. Okay, and if we see, this is the multi monitor giving alarm, LED display, leakage display. Okay, LED display. In LED display section we have seen that for the pressure adjustment we have the yellow LED. It flashes when the light liquid pressure varies by plus minus 15%. So if the LED is flashing, a yellow LED is flashing, that means the yellow LED is flashing, that means if this yellow LED here is flashing, that means the pressure is in the range of plus minus 15% of the factory set value, say 1.5 bar. ठीक है, so it is within the fluctuation range, so that is why it is fluctuating, and if it is steady, that means it is exactly the value which is required, or plus minus 3% of the required value. See here, when the light liquid pressure varies by plus minus 15%, then it flashes or less than multi-monitor setting and stays illuminated. It will keep glowing if the variation is between plus minus of 3%. Okay, plus minus of 3%. So if you understand this, if it is 1.5 bar, so it will flash continuously if the pressure is 15% of this is around 0.2 bar. So if the pressure is 1.3 to 1.7 back pressure, then it will be continuous flashing. And if the pressure is 3% of this is 0.045. Okay, so around 1.44 bar or around 1.45. ठीक है, 1.45 to 1.55. So at that period, plus minus 3%, the variation is very less. In that case, the light will be continuously glowing. So that is what the yellow LED indicates. So we have to adjust that the light is continuously illuminated. That is the standard leakage display. So if multi-monitor timers are up and the alarm is given, the error LED, the red LED, which is the error LED, will indicate that leakage alarm has taken place. In that case, purifier is stopped as a result, and after the dislodging. So dislodge karke, as the leak off alarm will come, the purifier will be stopped in that case. So that is what it is also saying. When the delay timer is up, then this alarm occurs or the whole timer is up. Pressure falls below the alarm trigger or the lower limit level and fails to return at a constant level before the whole timer is up. At that case, we will have a leakage alarm. And initially, if the whole delay timer is up, so while starting the feed also there is a delay timer. So if after a certain period of time also we do not get the exact value of pressure, the leak off will happen. So this is what it is. So here we had seen this is the feeding rotation input LEDs. Okay, and this is the error LED. So this error light will be glowing in the multi monitor. Routine running में in routine running alarm switch is kept on, alarm output switch is kept on. Okay, so factory set values are for the delay timer, there is 40 seconds delay. So when you are starting the purifier, for 40 seconds the purifier will wait for the back pressure to be adjusted. If the back pressure is falling and after 40 seconds also it has not reset, the leak off will occur and it will dislodge the purifier and stop the purifier. The whole timer is 15 seconds during running. Okay, set pressure is 1.5 bar and the pressure drop delta P allowed is 0.02 megapascal, 0.2 bar. Okay, so that's all for the leakage monitor. We will move to the next section in the coming lecture.